Hi guys, I'm back today with my first Plan With Me video on my channel. I'll be planning for the week of December 30th through January 5th. I'm using a very old New Year's kit from Caress Press that I've had in my stash since 2018. This is a full kit, so it comes with 8 full boxes, flags, deco, and functional icons. There are a lot of different size labels throughout the sheets, bill dues, half boxes, and quarter boxes, as well as some habit trackers, Monday through Friday boxes, heart check flags, and it also comes with some headers and little things, different size washi strips, and finally the washi strips for the bottom and date covers. Let's go ahead and get started by whiting out some of the little lines in the bottom for the washi strips. This is my first time planning in this new version of the Erin Condren, so it was a little difficult to maneuver at first. I think after a couple weeks I'll get the hang of it, but definitely not my favorite design. I really love this bottom washi for this kit. It has two different designs, but it's one solid strip, so it makes it super easy to place down. After placing down the washi, I am moving on to my sidebar. I had a hard time choosing a full box, but ultimately I went with the box that had the Get Lit quote. Next, I'm putting down a solid piece of washi from the kit as a divider. I'm placing down a habit tracker to track my working out this week. After I placed it, I realized the kit had a working out header, so I moved the habit tracker to make room. This way I could be more specific when I wrote down what workout I was tracking. Then I placed a this week header with another habit tracker to track my Instagram posts for the week. And right under that, I placed a Monday through Sunday box. I wasn't sure what else I wanted to track, so I picked out a washi label to mark down my dog Brownie's 12th birthday this Saturday, and used a balloon deco from the kit to decorate it as well. And I just added a solid strip of washi right under it. Throughout this plan with me, you guys will see me writing as I go throughout the spread. But before you say anything, yes, I do hold my pen very awkwardly with two fingers so that it sits on the left of my middle finger. It's a thing, I can't help it, just ignore it. So next, I'm whiting out the days of the week and placing down my date covers. This kit even came with date dots, so I didn't have to worry about writing it myself. And one more thing I have to mention is I'm so sorry. Every once in a while, you'll see my big head gets in the frame. You can even see my messy bed head. I promise I'll get better for the next video. Moving on to Monday, I'm using a thin piece of washi as a header. These rounded corners really make me struggle throughout this week, so you'll see a lot of peeling up stickers. Under that, I place a black page flag and a panda holding a blanket sticker from Stick With Me shop to mark that I had no work and could sleep in. I then place a full box right underneath that. I want to use a heart checklist, but first I have to white out the lines in the Erin Condren so I can write over them. I don't need all the hearts in the checklist, so I cut them off camera down to 4 for my to-dos for that day. I ended up placing a functional icon that is a camera next to the upload to Dropbox to do as like a little afterthought and just to use more stickers from the kit. After that, I use a quarter box and a laptop sticker from Stick With Me shop to mark that I had to prep some blog posts for next week. Since I was on the computer that day, I decided to update my Sims 4 files and install some new expansions I got over Christmas break. So I marked that down with an asterisk. And then to end Monday, I just placed down a strip of washi since I didn't have anything else to put down. On to Tuesday, I start off by placing my full box down to the middle area since I knew that's where I wanted it, Then I moved back up to the top and placed a black Today header. This was New Year's Eve, and even though I was spending it at home, I wanted to give myself plenty of time by washing my hair, using a Lush mask and pore strips, kind of have a lot of me time. Both stickers that I use here are from Coffee Monsters Co. Then I place another page flag to remind myself to take some selfies. Over the flag, I use a camera deco sticker that came with the kit. Under that, I had also placed a dinner little things to mark the time I was going to meet up with my folks for dinner downstairs. Then I went to the bottom and I wanted to use these New Year's celebration emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. Most of these stickers say 2019 on them since they were from the 2018 sheet. But I wanted to use as much as I could, so I placed down the emoji with the hat and the two champagne bottles to mark waiting up till midnight. Above that, I placed a label sticker with a bow that came from the kit to mark that BTS was going to perform live at Times Square on ABC. I made sure my whole family watched it and no one was allowed to move so that the dogs wouldn't bark. On top of that, I used a laptop sticker from the kit and a thin piece of washi to mark that I had to edit some photos. On Wednesday, I put down my full box at the bottom that says hung over. Even though I don't drink, it just felt right to use on New Year's Day. I had a big emoji from the Coffee Monster sheet that said Happy New Year, and I wanted to make sure to use it. So first, I placed down a sticker to mark no work and sleeping in. Then I used a quarter box with a big emoji sticker over it. I needed room to mark my first blog post of the year, so I used a thin label and whited out the text I had wrote before to place it there instead. I wanted to use a heart checklist box, so I placed it above the full box with a today header. After placing it down, I remembered how hard it is to write with my hand against the coil, so I peeled up the sticker and placed it back on the sheet so I can write it there instead. I had some trouble placing the sticker back down, so I flipped my planner around to align it better with the header. Like I mentioned before, this is where I go back to place that label sticker marking my first blog post instead of writing down that Austin had off that day. Onto the second half of the week, I decided to place down my fill boxes down first, and here is where you guys will get so much of my big head in the frame. I'm cringing so much watching it back now as I do the voiceover. Anyway, I placed down a to do header under my full box on Sunday, and then I jumped back to Thursday. I use a today header on top, and then I place an emoji hitting the alarm clock with a hammer. That was definitely how I felt after a week and a half off of work for winter break. Under that, I use an Instagram functional icon that came with the kit to mark a post I had to do that day. Then I place a today header with another heart checklist that I cut down to 4. I moved down and placed a sticker from Once More with Love to mark washing my hair. After that, I use a quarter box and a package functional icon from the kit to mark receiving my Erin Condren in the mail that day. On Friday, I start off by using a washi strip with a Sleepy Panda sticker from Stick With Me shop to mark that I was so sleepy from staying up the night before. I then use another one of these thin label stickers to mark my blog post for the day. Then I pull in this cute paper clip sticker from the kit to remind myself about a group order form that was being sent today. Or that day, I should say. I white out the lines to prep the area for another heart checklist, but first I wanted to mark down that I ended up having a really bad night. So I used fighting characters from Once More with Love over a quarter box. Between mixing the time up for my form I mentioned before and feeling so tired and not having any coffee, I just felt so defeated that night. I ended up falling asleep and waking up at 1 a.m. to try and record a nail art video, which was obviously a big fail at that point. So I used a I failed emoji from Coffee Monster's Co. to mark that. I also put down an insomnia sticker to mark that I couldn't fall back asleep. So I ended up staying up, I think, until nearly 7 a.m. I started Saturday by pasting a quarter box sticker that I got from Coffee Monster's Co. freebie sheet that had an emoji with balloons to mark Brownie's birthday. Then I placed a washi strip above my full box and used a page flag sticker and film icon from the kit to mark that I recorded my nail art video twice that day. After that, I used a little things and covered the icon with a grocery bag panda from Stick With Me shop to mark that we were expecting an Amazon fresh delivery that afternoon. You can see I placed a bill due sticker, but I end up removing it after not having enough room. So instead, I use a Target run emoji above the page flag to mark a food run and also a movie marquee since we went to see the new Grudge movie that day. On Sunday, I use a Once More with Love munchkin that is on her laptop to mark recording this Plan With Me video. I realized while recording that I don't have any stickers for making videos or doing voiceovers, so I'll need to stock up. The little checkbox sticker was from the New Year's sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. that was used earlier. Below that, I place a heart checkbox for my to dos that day. I then moved to the bottom and placed a label sticker with a reading emoji because I wanted to read before bed, but that actually didn't end up happening. Above that, I put a star icon to remind myself to text my friend a photo of a couch we are getting rid of. At that point, I realized I never got to use the weekend banner, so I placed it over the washi. When I open up my spread, I remember to fill out my sidebar with my cardio, Instagram posts, and highlights for the week. And that's it, you guys. This was my first Plan With Me video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm so happy I finally got to use this kit after hoarding it for like 2 years. To be honest, all my videos will be featuring pretty old sticker kits for a while because I just can't justify buying more kits until I get through my stash, so I hope you guys don't mind. I will be posting these kind of videos every Friday, so I hope you stick around. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!